fuck you want?
No, but don't be itching your ass like literally on the fucking show.
No, I'm getting deep in that booty hole.
People, why did I sign after that? I was like,
Oh, damn, I just scratched the shit out
now
of my
my
hemorrhoid.
booty hole is itching.
Wait, did you say you scratched the shit out of your hymen?
My hemorrhoid, but I also did possibly pop.
Why you tell me that too?
Ganja
to
tells
know.
too much.
Yeah, a little much. People, welcome. That's the chat attack. How you guys doing? That was
Wow, wow,
that
Nick.
whole thing was recorded.
Hey,
Attack the
guys.
hemorrhoid.
Welcome, it's a chat attack.
Well,
We're brought to you by the internet.
Oh, you were waiting so long to make fun of somebody else for doing the exact same thing that you do.
You can't give me shit for the last
I
year and
can
a
give
half
you
of
all
sounding
the shit.
monotone and then start off with welcome to the chat
We
attack.
can definitely do that. Fuck you.
Yes, we can.
Someone,
Yo, our boy over here, good old Ryan Watterson. Hey there, how you doing, man? Thank you.
What's up, Puppet Master?
Should we call him that now? That's his new name, Puppet Master.
Yeah, I call him Puppet Master.
yeah, I think we call it, the Puppet Master and the fucking the admin / moderator chat. So yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it very much. But no, we are here. So many things we're gonna be talking about tonight. We're gonna be talking about Birds of Prey. We're gonna do. Here's the thing, Alan. I'm so sorry, by the way, dude. I know you probably irritate with me and you just not telling me, but
Just in general, yeah.
well, I mean, fuck you. But no, the thing is, I told him he was gonna be able to review these a couple games, Link's Awakening and Gears of War 5.
Oh yeah,
For like 2 weeks now.
I forgot.
Yeah, and I'm fucking up. So I am sorry for that happening. But
Oh
at the
man, are
same
we bringing
time,
back Flex and Chill? Am I gonna be able to review the shit again?
I mean, no. I mean, I was gonna ask
Damn
you
it.
too. Like, are you gonna change your
I have
freaking?
the shirt.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to rip that shit over too. I got the shirt.
I was about to do that for one of the. I was the Kingdom Hearts review. I was gonna because I hate that fucking game, and I was actually planning to rip the shirt open.
Really?
But everyone was like, but y'all can say, man, I really like that shirt, Alan. Yeah, that shirt's amazing, Alan. That's the best shirt you ever got, Alan. I'm like, "Ugh, can't destroy the shirt now.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it's fine though. And it says, by the way, Ganja, don't worry. He says no longer hosting, but we will be hosted very soon. Okay.
I'm worried, Daddy.
I'm sorry. Don't call me dad though. It makes
Dun,
me
dun,
wanna
dun,
take
dun,
my
dun,
dick off.
dun, 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 dun. Really gonna spoil tonight? What? Such a great
no.
spoiling shit.
Honestly, well, that's all to Alan. Alan, do you want to spoil the Birds of the Prey?
Oh, no. I can easily talk about the review without spoiling it.
Okay. By the way,
If you want in the after hours tonight, I could drop whatever could be construed as a spoiler. But honestly, I could easily go through like a 5 to 8 minute review without spoiling it at all.
Okay, I thought you were actually gonna do something like, man, I'm gonna drop. I was like, drop what? You drop acid on the after hours tonight? What's going on? Like, I
I'm
don't know
not
what the fuck you're about
Ganja
to say.
here.
You ever
Yeah.
play with the devil in the moonlight?
Can you imagine Alan dropping acid on one of the shows? That'd be fucking hilarious, dude.
would love
Not
that.
really. If you fucking were there, if you've ever seen me, I just stare at a wall. We just stay in this the whole time.
Yeah, that was actually very frightening, dude. Like you.
Oh yeah, apparently I didn't know anyone was around, so I was just kind of like going through the fucking motions. But apparently I was acting out like something out of a fucking possessed ghost movie.
Oh, you scared the absolute fuck out of me, man.
The absolute fuck, not like a little fuck.
Yeah, not a tiny fuck, a big fuck.
A full bottle of absolute fuck.
But I want to ask really quick, Jet, are you there right now?
No.
I'm always here,
Okay, I just want to make
except
sure.
when I'm not.
So that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no fucking sense. But I want to try something out really quick. So as you guys can see, it's all empty over there on the side. But I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna say, "Hey," and then let's see if it shows
Hey.
up over here. And it does not. I knew that was gonna happen. Fuck you.
Oh,
Wow, what
man.
a fucking disappointment. Don't call on me again.
Yeah, really. She just hung out. She hung.
Someone
she
who
hanged
knows
up.
Jet right now, who watches the show for her, literally just had a Vietnam flashback to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna try. Hey. Oh, you better type that shit right, motherfucker.
Nick,
Hey.
next time can you test this without showing us first to make sure it actually works?
No, you literally can't. That's the
I'll
problem.
have fun with that.
That's why I'm doing this, you motherfucker.
This is great. I'm just loving this, honestly.
No, you can't. Like, that's the thing. You should know this shit. How long have you been podcasters? How
How long have I been
podcasters?
working with you? Long enough to know that this shit happens on a consistent basis.
That's the thing, though. We should know without having, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck you. Stop writing my dick.
What do you
about
want
this.
from me?
I want you to fucking have a little brain in that head of yours. That's what I want.
I want you to have a brain and run the fucking podcast.
You know, I want you to shave that butt hair so I don't get distracted when we're
I
doing
will
things.
show my ass on. No, I am skeleton.
What?
And
I
I
don't
will
know.
pull out full ghosty.
What?
What?
Y'all don't know what ghosty is?
No,
No,
we're
the
gonna leave it
spill
there.
thing? Are we gonna make jokes that were around in 2012?
Let's do
Dun,
this!
dun, 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 dun. Fucking. Oh man, no, that's
Hey,
actually.
man, don't
a high
talk shit about
fun
let's
machine.
do this, man. There's people that'll cut you.
Yeah, including Corey. He doesn't like that shit, I guess. No, yeah, that's one of those things, man. I think Spill is definitely inferior to what we have going on now, and I've said that many, many times. So, yeah, for anyone in here that got excited, oh my God, so let's do this reference. It's like, no, not really.
My
Not really
nipples
into
are
that.
hard.
Yeah, I think everything that's going on now is way better. But speaking of way better, though, Roxy is going through shit. She's actually at work right now listening to us. So just so you guys know, if Ganja seems like he's on better behavior, it's because she's just lingering over us like a fucking ghost, like a unholy ghost.
Or if Ganja's acting extra stupid, it's because he's trying to impress his girlfriend.
That too.
Yes.
Yeah. No. I don't even know. I don't even know guys who do that. Like me, like I would never do something like that. I never. But here's the thing, Alan.
Yeah,
Shit.
and it gets hard to act dumber than you normally do.
Yeah, you know what, Alan? You know what? You're wearing 2 shirts inside of a fucking room temperatured area.
You
You're
goddamn
stupid.
room temperature. If half of our anemic fucking cast here was in there, they'd be fucking dying.
Yeah, but you are not anemic. That's my point. Is that you got
Yeah,
2 shirts
I love the
on.
cold.
And by the way, too, if you're gonna wear red and green, can you at least get the fucking Freddy Krueger shirt on? God damn it!
No, because I don't want just like a fucking homeless
Fucking
man.
Weird.
And I wear 2 shirts because of this little monster.
That's true. Like look at her being so monstrous right there.
That's what I call my pee-pee.
You call your pee-pee Penelope pee-pee? I don't
No,
know.
little monster.
Oh, ew. Like that's not good at all. But here's the thing, though, guys. Yeah, we'll get into the topics right away and whatnot too. But Mr. Allen, I gotta ask you, man. So you did watch Birds of Prey, but has it been a long time since you went to the movie theater? Because I feel like we haven't done reviews in a while.
We haven't done reviews for a while, but I've gone to movie theaters. I went and saw 1917 in theaters. I go to theaters. I'd say like maybe 2-3 times a month. Just I mean, shit. The first movie theater experience I saw in 2020 was The Dark Fucking Night. So I had a great time
I
with
forgot
that.
about that. Yeah, that was actually it's cool that they actually came out with that shit.
Yeah, I was so surprised. Buddy of mine texted me. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing Sunday?" Work, I guess. You want to watch The Dark Knight? Of course I do.
Yeah, anytime, like at your house. No, at a movie theater. What? Like you?
No, that's what I thought. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna go over chill." Sure. He's like, "No, let's play at the theaters." I'm like, "Yo, okay, whatever my plans are, I'm canceling them."
Dude, by the way, I apologize for my cat in the background. You hear that shit right now? It's just like, I was like, good God, dude, what the fuck is that? It's ridiculous. But yeah,
No, just let her in.
it's a guy.
Let her in.
It's a dude cat. What the fuck?
I don't care. Let her
So
in.
what? We're not asking you to fucking, have fun. Just to fucking bring the cat in.
No, because you know what's gonna happen while the cat's in here is gonna be fucking meow meow the whole fucking time. And that's the thing about cats too. They always have to have attention. You know what I mean? Like that's why I
Let
feel
them
like
in.
to a certain extent all
Nick,
cats.
you're the same way.
Wait, I need to have all attention?
Yes.
Ganji, get him.
No.
Man, fuck you. You guys are assholes.
You do need all the attention. We do podcasting for that, right?
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I actually do have to say I want all the attention. Yes, give me all the attention, all the bits, all the everything.
Yes, praise him with Biddy so we can record him live in his therapy session.
Oh my God, yeah, we actually do. We have to actually do that at some point where we actually have like a therapist session recorded on the shows. I would actually go through that, and I'll even have other double toasted people involved in that too. Maybe me and Corey can have like a fucking therapy session with somebody or something. I wouldn't be against that, but
But baby, we already know you fucked up, baby.
wait, that's Mia.
I know yeah. I was quoting as Mia.
Oh, okay. I thought you were quoting me. I was like, wait, why would I say that? Why am I calling him baby?
I mean, you probably have called him baby before. I don't know what you do with him.
Ruth is over here, let her in. Yeah, he's doing a Bray Wyatt reference and whatnot. Yeah, that's the biggest thing too.
Bray.
No, Bray Wyatt. You respect that man. God
I was
damn it.
making that joke, but you wouldn't pick up on it with your wrestling fan ass.
I respect that man when he can respect his relationships. All right.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. That's the thing too. I feel like when it comes to situations like that, I still don't. I mean, it's a relationship thing. It has very little to do. Like, I don't even know what the context as to why he would make a decision on cheating with his wife or whatever. So, yeah, I'm not gonna hold that against him. He's cool. I like the mask. I like the character. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't know anything about Robert Englund's fucking personal life or Christopher Nolan's or whatever. Like, why should that affect anything I think about this stuff? How about you, Alan? Have you heard Christopher Nolan was cheating on somebody? Would that change the way you think about movies that he did?
That's such a rich question or a loaded question to fucking ask, because it's like you're basically asking is how much fucked up stuff could someone do in their personal life that would stop you from watching or listening to their product. I don't really think that, let's say, Christopher Nolan cheated on his wife. I wouldn't personally, just because I'm not saying that's not a bad thing, or even like to fucking say that I would forgive him, quote unquote. But it's just one of those things where it's like he might be a piece of shit personally, but it's like, hey, he still manages to make good products. Like fucking Stephen Hawking, rest in peace. Like he had marital problems. He had marital problems at the wazoo. I still respect him as a scientist. He hasn't done anything to me to stop that. But it's like, where I draw the line, it's like, yeah, it's gonna depend, you know.
Dude,
It also doesn't help that he was hanging out with Epstein.
No, don't you fuck it. Yeah, notice how nothing happened from that besides them talking about Stephen Hawking.
Well,
What
'cause
about Bill Clinton in a dress?
Because he died. Epstein killed himself.
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. It had anything to do with Stephen
Yeah, but
Hawking.
even before that, the only people they fucking took out were scientists. A fucking piece
Oh,
of shit.
the reason I bring up
Media
Stephen Hawking
mogul.
is because he was one of the people to get caught on Epstein's flight log. If y'all don't know, Epstein is like a horrible pedophile.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll look that up in the Google Translate. If you look inside certain categories, there's a ganja section.
Gajanese.
But he's a pedophile, you said, or he just likes his pornography?
No, he's a pedophile.
Okay, Jesus, that fucking sucks.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, because he quote unquote got killed by Hillary Clinton, nothing ever. It just got quieted up. Like no one's gonna do anything now.
Can you
because,
imagine
like,
though with Stephen Hawking? Like, imagine him being a pedophile. He's
no.
like, hey, get over here. You want some candy?
No.
Just like, no.
I will tell you mathematically why this is okay.
No.
You know, when you really
Fuck
think
y'all.
about it.
They have a picture of Bill Clinton in a fucking dress, but all they care about is Stephen Hawking because this is the fucking media's anti-science propaganda.
By the way, so you said earlier too. So Stephen Hawking had like relationship issues with people.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he cheated on his wife too.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. That would fuck up your self-esteem really bad if Stephen Hawking broke up with you.
Y'all.
Just imagine Stephen Hawking just like, listen, we need to talk. I just gotta tell you, this is not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I can get better.
I promise she was of age.
It wasn't that great. Trust me, you're still my number one hoe. Oh, that's fucked up. I'm sorry.
That man did so much for science. Fuck you, Hillary Clinton.
And apparently he's freaking fire mouse too.
I will fucking fight you.
You're gonna see him next week too. I'm scared.
No, yeah, you goddamn it. You think I won't fucking remember that shit? Last time I saw you punch you in the chest for Madam Curie Chan.
What?
He fucking there was this weird month like last year where for some fucking reason they made like all these female scientists male like freaking revolutionaries and random bacteria into like cute anime women for some fucking reason.
Oh really?
It was when they did Earth Chan. And
Listen.
then Black
Madam Curie got it easy. You haven't seen fucking Thomas Jefferson.
No, what?
I gotta see that.
Link.
You guys keep talking. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, I gotta see that shit.
Yeah, so one of the things that got is like, yo, they should do a Manicure Chan. Like, they fucking do that. I'm fucking punching you in the chest. And like an hour later, he fucking sends me like 4 photos. And I wrote it in my fucking phone. Next time I see Ganja, I'm punching him in the chest.
They vary between like the cute and innocent to like, damn, that's a naughty ass scientist.
By the way, look, I'm not trying to talk a bunch of shit about Stephen Hawking right now, but I gotta ask one question. I've been thinking about this a lot, especially when I take a shower because my brain wants to actually work when I'm in the shower. I don't know if it's trying to electrocute me or something, but the thing is, I was thinking about Stephen Hawking. One of the last things he said was like, for us to survive, what we need to do is we need to colonize space. And I'm like,
Yep.
That's a pretty big, loaded fucking statement. Can you give us a blueprint?
What his last words was age ain't nothing but a number.
I'm gonna kill this man. I'm going to strangle you around your fucking neck with your fucking hair. His statement of we need to colonize space as a way to kind of move forward is like he has been giving the blueprints. He's a fucking physicist. He's been telling
people off. Like how much would that
easy. You listen to the fucking people that are the jobs that are at NASA to fucking colonize space.
How much?
But people don't give a shit about it.
How much do you think that would cost in actual financial like dollars, like actual American?
To get to another planet, to colonize. He says colonize space. He wants us obviously to start to saw like the moon or Mars.
How the fuck can we sustain life up there? We can't do shit
easily.
on the moon.
Yeah, we can. We can bring it.
What if the fucking bomb or Godzilla or Unicron or whatever the fuck these goddamn shows I'm into? What if they destroy the Earth and then we have no water? Then what's gonna happen? Was it gonna fucking thirst to death upstairs in the fucking moon? I'm just saying, like, dude,
you are stupid,
dude. How can we send over that much fucking water? That's impossible.
Easily. It's called a ship.
So someone's gonna spend the money and the man time to get fucking ships to go send a bunch of water every fucking day.
Yeah. How do you think people on boats survive?
Well, they're
How do you think the Navy survives with
on
food?
the water. They have boiled
They
the
have
water.
They don't sit there and get the ship water and boil it. They usually have canisters of fucking water and shipments of food that last them months to years.
But it's
docking.
but it's different for them because they're actually on Earth. The planet with all
Yeah,
the water.
we go to let's say we're going to the moon. We can build an installation. I gotta sit you down to watch The Martian. We can build essentially a dome installation where we can pump it in with air. We can add plants in it to keep it self-sustaining, and we can add water and essentially create a mini ecosystem, which we've done, so that we can keep getting the water and we can grow plants and shit. Like, it's possible. If you're looking for a number, 500 billion, give or take.
But what does this have to do with Stephen Hawking being a possible pedophile?
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill this man.
What the fuck is this? Thomas Jefferson? Is he on Steven Universe?
What? Yeah, what to say?
Fuck.
This is
Steven Universe can.
I did not need this in my life.
Yeah, you did.
Sure, this is Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Are you sure? Because I really don't see it at all.
It's right there, right up there. Thomas
Yeah. If you
I
read the
met God.
description.
She's black.
Oh God.
Man,
I don't give 4chan shit. Not 4chan. This is fucking Tumblr right here.
really quick, I have to ask this. Ganja, we talked about this before. Philosophically, we just had a discussion. I think I accidentally smoked some of your weed through the internet. But before I even bring up what I was going to bring up before, versus the colonizing of the space, unless you think that's the only way to do it. Like, how do we sustain life past what we currently have coming up? Because obviously global warming's coming. God is just going to be in a bad mood in a couple of years. It's going to fuck us all up. So how do we survive? Like, what would you do to prepare for it?
I would abolish capital and start consuming all rich people in their society.
Why did I ask? Why did I ask?
You literally just got him started.
Yeah, you literally asked me, hey guys, how would your plans for the future is? Kill the Soviet Union. No, but when it comes to the idea of space travel and just development of Mars and stuff like that, it's something that humanity has to do. We're getting to the point now that resources wise and just space wise, we're no longer getting to the point that we can sustain ourselves on this planet. And even if let's say the socialist utopia is brought on tomorrow, just through natural growth and human population growth, we will eventually get to the point, even if resources are allocated 100% in the benefit of all, we will eventually get to a bottleneck period where Earth can no longer either grow the resources for us or produce the amount of metals and stuff that we've taken out from the Earth in the long years of being different civilization types, that we do got to branch out and go to other planets. And the best part is that a lot of planets are actually dead planets. So even though they might have living ecosystems, stuff like that, none of them have been known to have harbor intelligent life. So it's almost like free real estate. And we don't have to kill no brown or Indian people to do it.
Saw this in the chat. And do you realize people already are living on a space station right now, right? Well, I know, but that's a small amount of people.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, we're not sending the entirety.
The Mars mission, I think, what their goal was to get 50 to 100 people out there to start building up the necessary setups. The problem is, it's essentially a suicide mission. So no matter if it's done by Elon Musk or an actual governmental body, you would have to deal with the necessary problems of letting people know, hey, this is a one-trip shot. And if you don't succeed, this is probably going to be the last one. Because with human discovery, if anything, this is going to be similar to when we had discovered the Americas and they had begun using European colonization in these areas, where you weren't guaranteed survival. Hell, there was I think 4 other countries besides Britain, France, and the Dutch that actually built territories here in the New World. But there were 4 other countries that tried. Scotland, for example, had a territory in Nicaragua, and it failed completely to the point that Scotland went bankrupt. And that's why we got the United Kingdom. So it's a risky endeavor, but the chances of, think about it this way. When you brought up Mars having water, well, they found natural geysers on Mars. Mars actually is a pretty good-sized water body within its different caverns and underneath the surface. Let alone that Mars, through our humans' natural pollution cycle, could eventually turn it into a greener planet that can eventually have natural water cycles. So us just going there and polluting like we do here on Earth could jumpstart a greenhouse effect that eventually you will get rains in Mars. I know this is a 1,000-year process, Alan.
No, there's a lot of other problems.
I'm giving the general spore overview. All right, I'm not getting down to the nitty gritty. If you want that,
or you could go for where we go actually in depth to this exact topic on an episode of the Illuminati. Check out the Metropolis.
But when it comes to space travel, it's something we have to do because they find planets or even asteroids out there that got shitload of copper, cobalt, even basic metals that's all it's made out of. Like there's no life on it, there's no people trying to live on it. This is just a ball of just material that goes flying by these different planets. And for us to actually get to the point of permanent civilization that we don't have to worry about killing each other or destroying each other in dumbass resource wars, we have to get out to space.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, and you're kind of selling me on your aspect, but I'm like, I'm so sick of the idea of like, hey, like we fucked this up, so let's just move all of our bullshit contained.
Oh no, I agree with you. I argue with on it all that time. Like I hate the fact that we put so much money into the sciences and the research stations, while not taking care of humanity here on planet where we can do that too.
If I could actually jump on this, it's not the idea that we're just packing up and leaving. Is once you push forward, the gap between what we used to know and what we could know, that starts to get filled in with all the extra stuff. Like a lot of the technology eventually, like us pushing technology to get to fucking space pushes technology on Earth. Like us getting into space, like I'm not saying we should ever abandon the Earth. I really don't think we should ever abandon the Earth. But trying to actually find a way to sustain life on a different asteroid, like on the moon, on Mars, for instance, that'll teach us new things about how to actually sustain the economy or sustain the ecosystem. Because one of the issues of why we can't go to Mars right now is because we have no fucking idea how to build a dome yet. We can't build a dome that's self-sustaining that won't just fall apart. From the materials to we can't generally form an ecosystem that'll self-replenish the oxygen, that'll make sure that there's actually like some weather patterns going on. We can't do that right now, and that's the biggest setback. Because we don't want people to be in fucking like these pressurized pods the whole time. We want them to actually have an environment. Once we figure out how to do that, hey, guess what? We just figured out how to create an environment, which means we can fix the ones on Earth. We can fix the actual ecosystem issues that are happening on our planet with the pollution. So it's like, it's this whole back and forth of go forward to be able to fix what's back.
Okay. And if TV's even saying, like, yeah, we'll have to, Earth will be swallowed up eventually in billions of years by the sun.
That's 3 billion years. Like, the Earth has only been around for, like, 10. And that's most of it with a fucking molten rock of fucking lava.
Human civilization hasn't even been around a blink of this time.
Yeah, so it's like this idea, oh, the sun, billions of years. Dude, in billions of years, we might not even be here. We might be in a different galaxy.
I don't think that. I don't know. I don't think we have
a billion years. Humanity's only been around for 70,000.
But let's just say that our speed of building our materials or learning new technologies or whatever is only going at like I would say probably like 0.50% of what it should be doing. Even if that continues on and maybe even speeds up a little bit, we're not even gonna know how to even get to fucking goddamn Mars within the next 50 to 100 years. Like it'll be a big deal.
50 to 100 years. You're right. A billion. Dude, we've only been around. What's up?
When do the Reapers come?
Don't fear
next playthrough.
Yeah, next playthrough. But no, like again, humanity's only been around for 70,000 years. We're not even at a percentage of a billion yet. So it's like,
that's true.
Imagine another 70,000 years.
Everyone throws around the word billion a lot. I've noticed, and it's like I forget. Like honestly, like $1 million too. I forget how much that is because before you get to $1 million, there's like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. It's like there's so much to get to that number. So like for me, I don't know when you said 30 billion, I'm like, 30 billion doesn't seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things. No, it is a lot. It's like a shit ton a lot. It's like I will be a great.
You'll be dead. Well, yeah. Everybody here will be dead. Everybody on Earth currently right now. Stop time. Everyone on Earth currently right now will be dead.
Well, no, me. But like,
well, yeah, because you're a cockroach.
But I'm saying like it'd be like at least 80 generations after me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Let me ask you this: in the next like 1,000 years, do you feel like it'll be the exact same amount of generations after you that it was for people behind us? Because like obviously people are living a lot longer. You know what I mean? Like.
It's really hard to say. But I think they maxed out the human life expectancy to 150. With technology, better eating, good lifestyle, vaccines, stuff like that. About 150 is what they estimate the max is going to be. But the longest anyone's ever lived up to now is like 110, maybe. Yeah, so it's like 40 years past the longest anyone's ever lived, and that's like only a couple people. So it's like, yeah, give it about 100 years. The people will be dying at like 140.
And here's the biggest thing now. I was like, I'm not trying to argue with you, but you did bring up like, well, life expectancy has this kind of increased because of vaccines. Well, they kill people, dude, and they make people like mentally handicapped.
Nope, not falling for that. I'm not falling for that because that is not a discussion I want to have. Because that's not a discussion I can control myself, and I don't want to start screaming because I won't stop.
He'll lose his fucking mind, y'all. He's done it before, by the way. He's called out everybody. So,
Oh yeah. Trust me, you don't want to know my fucking feelings on
Wait,
on anti-vaxxers.
so what you're telling me is I do not have like my own body. I don't control it. I have to be vaccinated because the government wants me to. Is that
Yeah,
what
sorry,
you're telling me?
I couldn't hear you over the sound of you voting for anti-abortion laws.
We don't talk
Same
about that.
people that do that don't want fucking people that abortion. It's like, do you want control of your bodies or not? Pick a fucking point. You're already fine with killing kids.
Stevie says the longest living human lived for 122 years. I don't know why, but I thought
Really?
for something longer than that.
Oh no, I thought it was 111.
I don't
Okay.
want to live past 60. Fuck that shit.
No, that attitude, you'll be
Young
fine.
as shit.
Nah, I'm good.
No, now it's young as shit. But I gotta tell you, when you look at 66 years olds that are fucking like from like 20 years ago, whatever, like everyone aged really, really bad, and they just look like they're in pain. Like that's torture after like 70 at least. I mean, even people who somewhat take care of themselves. I mean, you don't want to live like that. Fuck that. And then always being worried about like, man, if something goes down, I can't defend myself. Like, fuck that, dude. I don't know. And then not knowing like the new music that's out. Oh, that's gonna be the worst. Anyways, Butterface saying people live to 120. Yeah, I feel like by
That's
like,
greedy.
yeah, it's like, come on, move over, man. Give somebody else some fucking life. But like I think by 2050, people will start finding a way to kind of like live, to like 150, 160 shit like that. I think that.
Yeah, no. Again, that's an estimate. I'm not saying that's a hard rule. It's an estimate of like, hey, this is kind of what they think. But it's like we've been increasing the life expectancy for like hundreds of years now. So
Well, you know what they're doing now too for pets. They're not doing it for humans yet because obviously it's a weird thing. But almost like that movie Upgrade, they're actually getting some of the stem cells, where fuck, like from your spine, like when babies are born, and they're saving them to give them to them when they're older now. So like they even do it to pets, where it increases your pet's life expectancy too. But I don't know why they're not doing it to humans themselves, because it is from humans.
because we can't test on humans.
That's why. Like, the only reason why.
Yeah. There's a bunch of I don't know if it's the Geneva Convention, but there's a lot of U.S. sanctions that stop you from actually testing on humans.
Okay, let me ask you this. I know we got topics.
The answer to your question is yes. I will test on humans.
Okay,
You're an
because
asshole.
what I was gonna ask too is like, is it unethical if we did something where we get like people that are in prison for life and say, listen, you have your sentence reduced a little bit, but let us try some fucked up shit on you.
Okay. One, I would never do that because the people in the prison industrial complex are there because of a profit motive from the capitalistic overlords and don't actually deserve the sentences that they get. So I'm not going to subjugate them into forced
Well, we'll say that 'cause
science.
some people kill
No.
kids
I
and
won't
shit.
subjugate them under forced death. What I'll do instead is get volunteers.
Well, yes.
Volunteers
sir, I
are
would like to
physically
do it.
choosing
Hey,
to
sir,
do this.
can you put that thing in my body? It might make me.
Austin's
explode.
like Nick's trying to create the lizard dude.
Yeah,
No,
I
'cause-
want Nemesis.
No, because again, if you get prisoners, they're forced to do that, and you're essentially reducing their time is still forced to do this. I can get half of the struggling actors in LA to do for free.
I highly doubt that because
Really?
because you
don't
know
know struggling
'cause
actors.
people don't even know the risk. That's the thing. Like if someone said, "Hey, I'm gonna throw you off this building," now there's a 50% chance you might fall and die, but like
50% chance I might live.
exactly. But here's the thing: with the science shit, your crazy fucking world of science and biology or biology. My bad, biology. Shut up! Please do not clip that.
No, please clip that because this man loves Venom, symbiote.
But I think that
diet.
if someone doesn't know what the percentages is of something either not even going wrong, but just like something going right, but it's not right for me. Like, what if someone's like, "Hey, it's really cool this thing worked," but yet, like inside, you're not the same person anymore. You have new
Yeah, a lot of
problems.
regulations for testing just in general because we do human testing now to a certain degree with drugs. You have to have there's a large, thick ass waiver where it's like hundreds of pages where it's like, yeah, somebody has like you are not allowed to sign there unless you can like basically understand that it's like, hey, maybe this will help your illness out. There's a really good chance you might get some sort of liver problem or whatever. Do you want to go through with that? Some people say yes, some people say no. That's actually why it's really difficult to get human testing because it's like, yeah, a lot of times people just say no because it's like, yeah, there's too many risks involved. That's why I don't want to force anybody or use prisoners because like, oh, I'm only in here because of some exorbitant law that because I had weed, I'm in life in prison. I'm not gonna say
but
that
if
person
a
is some
situation where
fucking
they kill
crazy.
somebody, or like they could actually get the electric chair. It's like, you know what? Fuck the electric chair. We're gonna try something on you, and if that doesn't kill you, then we'll put you on an electric chair.
Nah, I'm
But,
not gonna
like,
do that. Plus,
Yeah,
I don't
Austin,
want
this
to.
is definitely one of the best. I don't promote genocide.
Wait, what? How the fuck is this genocide?
I'm not promoting genocide either.
Not
man.
yet. Not yet.
And plus, we should abolish the prison system.
Yeah, Najashin, hey there. So basically, what we do is we're a variety show. We talk about
All right,
video
what did you
games.
call him?
Najason. Ninja.
Jago.
Oh, Ninja's son.
Jason.
No, it's 2 S's, dummy. You don't even know.
You're
You're
not
even typing
highly
out their name, by the way.
educated, bro.
By the way, you know I like this. By the way, I've been meaning to say this. So you know when you say blah 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 in the chat, Alan, I thought you were typing their name. You're literally just hitting @ and then clicking.
No. Okay. I figured one of you guys were gonna call me out like that, so I made sure I had a fucking pen and paper ready to write the shit down. I used to do that. I would do Cedric or Adrian in the chat. The problem is, once we started doing the DT stuff, people were coming in too fast and I couldn't keep up with them. So I realized the @ feature would only let me press one
why
button.
are you doing that in the first place?
Why not? People
Just
get
say
to say
what's
hi.
up.
Well, why?
Because it acknowledges. It means that we acknowledge who's popping into the chat, just like the follows on
I'll see
screen.
Ninja Son.
Yeah, and thank you, Austin.
AKA the son of Ninja.
Austin Nick, thank you. He says, Jack, why not get a bot?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So we're all. What's up? Why not get a bot? Well, you're trying to replace me with robots?
Dude,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's like if you're gonna say welcome, you
And
should
it
like.
might have to be
have
you,
a
Austin,
conversation.
Nick. I would say hi to you.
You gotta have a conversation.
I do have conversations with these people.
But you're just a
What do you mean,
robot.
people?
I'm talking in the chat more
In the
all
chat.
the fucking time.
Austin Nick.
I'm
in the
saying,
chat.
hey, whatever's in the chat, and then if someone says something like, "Hey, what's up?" I say, "Hey, how you doing?
Can-
What's up? What do you think about this movie? What do you think about this topic?" If Nick, you actually read the chat,
I do. I mean,
sure you do.
you say fuck the chat.
I have not said that in a while. You
But
told me
the
not
thing
to.
is, you do.
You
Every
literally
time
told me not to.
Here's another thing though, because take that.
That's, by the way,
dynamic.
that's for the old fans. I used to start off the chat by cussing everyone out, but Nick said, "Yeah, stop doing that. That really hurts our channel." I'm like, "Fine."
I would never say. I would never defend them.
You literally said that to me word for word.
But the thing is, though, take that dynamic of how you do that. Which, by the way, thank you, Ninja Son, because I was right, by the way.
Oh,
Ninja
yeah.
Son.
Ninja Son, you thank you for fucking following us. I'm acknowledging you.
Yeah, I did it first before you.
You exist to us, man.
Yeah, I took something on the fucking screen. I acknowledge them when they get into the chat. And it's bolded too. That's why the @ thing works. Because you see a little bolded thing, you're like, oh, someone just joined the chat.
That is actually cool. But here's the thing: take that dynamic out of the chat though, and just put it anywhere else. Imagine being with a girl. You guys getting romantic, about to fuck. It's gonna be great, right? You have sex, and it's just
where
like
is this?
like
Where's this
Alan's
going?
dick in the vagina. Like it's just like
What?
Like it's
How
like,
is that an equivalent?
It's
How-
robotic. You're like Arnold from Terminator 1. Like it's just like, dude, like
Wait, what?
What the
because
fuck
he
are
doesn't
you
have.
talking
He's just
about?
a robot. He's just like fuck you, asshole. Like there's no emotion. It's just like in the chat.
All right, you
Yes.
want me to type in yada yada to the chat? I'm really glad that you're here. I really hope you enjoyed our show. Like, again, if you actually pay attention to the chat, when people ask questions either to me or to y'all, I answer the fucking questions.
that's
I
good too.
talk
Well,
to the
I mean,
chat.
to be fair, he's focusing on a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. And by the way, too, though, like what I do is I
Alan,
send
don't you throw your hands up at me.
What? Okay, you know what? Nick does it all the time. What does the fucking chat think about that?
Chat, what do you think
Stevie, you want to know what's going on right now? It's called bullying.
Yeah.
On which side?
Alan's bullying all of us.
I'll let you choose sides.
I'm sorry, Alan. He's just like
Fuck
motherfucker.
no, I'm
I
not
hate you guys."
stopping, by the way.
I know he's like, who knows? Who knows at ICV? Because I can't, fuck typing. You know what it is? I just really what I want to call you out on. You just don't want to misspell the name. That's all. I've done it before.
I mean, I never thought about that, but yeah, that's fair.
See, Steve was saying he agrees with Alan. See, people love you still. That's
Got
all
one.
good. Yeah,
Fuck
everyone.
y'all.
Everyone.
Not the
Let's-
chat, but fuck y'all.
Really saying, I have no idea where this is going. This is so off the rails. We're on new trains. Damn
We're on a new
straight.
track, man.
Yeah, we upgrade the trains like SimCity building this motherfucker. But here's the thing. I want to play the game a lot, by the way. I want to go back and play that shit.
I like City Builders. City Skylines is really, really fucking good.
I think it's too... That game is a little too fucking, like...
It's
what do you
in
call it?
depth.
Introvert.
It's super in depth.
Yeah. Another thing, too, they actually have this on PlayStation, or on PS4. And
What's that?
I've always wondered... No, it's the same game. Like, yeah, it's Skylines. But the thing is, like, how can you play this with a controller, dude? Like, how the fuck... would you pull
Poorly,
it off?
I'm assuming. I've never actually played an RTS on console, but I know that some games do it better, like the tropical games.
Mhm.
They run well, but honestly, I have no idea because I've never bothered to play it. But like on PC, it's a lot of fucking fun. You get to like sit there and control like, hey, where you put your districts, where you put your whatevers. I had a sewage plant on a hill, and it accidentally dumped the sewage out. But since it was on a hill, it all rolled down to the city, and it just polluted the streets. So I had to move it to like a valley to like make sure the water just kind of collected in one spot. Or I had my garbage too close to the fucking school, and it was like they were unhappy, so I had to like remove everything. It's a lot of fucking fun to just kind of like make your city and try to make it profitable, try to make everyone happy. Try to put a police center in the right spots. It's honestly, it's really addicting.
Yeah, no, and I really appreciate how they have Dietrich's in there. That's pretty cool.
What?
You said Dietrich's earlier. See,
Yeah,
if you're looking at the chat, I'm just playing.
I just looked at the chat. That's why I was like, what was I trying to say that it sounded like that?
I want
I
to
think
ask.
it's gonna be districts.
Shit, I'm still confused. But here's the thing, though, Ganja, because I know you and Alan play a lot of RTSs together. But is there any of them that you feel like, if I'm not into RTSs but I have a console, is there anything that's actually worth trying as far as RTS with a controller?
Honestly, I would say that the Red Alert 3 series for the Xbox and for the PC is pretty good, but there hasn't been a lot of RTSs on the console recently that I can really suggest.
I can give you an RTS light that'll get you started. Go play XCOM 1 or 2.
Ooh, yeah, you're right.
That's essentially an RTS. You have a base management. You have a different. You can make different troops to do different stuff. Especially in the first one, where you make planes and stuff so that they can attack alien ships. And then you have a lot of inventory management, a lot of crazy stuff like that. And then once you actually get as far as your gameplay, it becomes a chess game, turn play, grid style. That's because the thing is, I always hated turn play because I'm like, why am I gonna stand here and get stabbed and just like, well, I can't wait for my turn. But with this, it's like, yeah, you get your 4 people. I'll move this guy behind cover. I'll put this sniper on a fucking bridge. I'll move this guy around the corner. And then it's like, oh, it's the enemy's turn. So it's like, okay, my guys are protected in cover as much as they can. My sniper can pick people off. It gives you a lot of choice, and it'll get you kind of started. So when you start playing other RTS, you're like, oh, I kind of played a little bit of this.
Yeah, speaking of video games and whatnot, I do want to give you a chance, and as well as us a chance, to fawn over such beauty that is Gears 5, man. This fucking game I got a while back, and gotta tell you, I didn't play much of the story. I think I played like fucking 5 minutes. I don't even think I played further enough to fucking save, but the horde mode in the multiplayer and escape has won me over so much that I played a lot of this game and fucking love it so much. But you, man, yeah, were you excited about this coming out, or were you kind of tired of the franchise by the time this was announced?
I've been tired of the franchise since 2.
Really? Okay, that's surprising because I think Gears 3 was fucking like a whole another step of quality.
Never fucking played that because the thing is, I played Gears 1 and I'm like, it's okay. I always had a mad spot for it because it invented the fucking. It basically every game copied the cover system after that. Where there was a good 5 years in the 360 lifetime where every fucking shooter had a cover system. Resident Evil 5 for some fucking reason has a cover system. I never understood why that game had it.
Zombie got AK.
Well,
They do actually when you get to near the end of the fucking game.
It made sense for certain
No.
parts of this, but I just feel
No.
like have that mode not interrupt everything else you're doing, because how many times on here do you accidentally get locked into a cover system and you can't even fucking play? You know what I mean? Like, I wish we were actually showing it there.
That shit made me mad when I first ran into it because it's like early on you learn about the cover system,
Mm-hmm.
And you never
and as
use
soon
it
as
yet.
that happens, I'm like, fuck, there's gonna be guns.
Yeah.
Because the one thing I hate most is zombies with guns. I think that shit's fucking retarded. If we're gonna do zombies, just stick to the fucking idea of the running dead after you or trying to eat you. Because the minute you add guns now, there's nothing fucking different than that than just androids and fucking robots.
Oh, then you must have loved the zombies on motorcycles. It happens like an hour after that.
We don't talk about the zombies
Well, they're
on
not
we do.
motorcycles.
zombies. Hold on, you motherfuckers. They're
Oh
not
no! I'm
zombies.
not. No! I'm not hearing this. We're going back to Gears of War. So
Okay. No,
I
make
know
me
what
mad.
you're gonna say, and I want to hear you.
Well, you just y'all full of shit. But go ahead.
You fucking Resident Evil trying to explain to me the fucking lore. So the thing about Gears 1 is like, yeah, it was just a basic shooter, and as far as the story, it's like there wasn't really much of one. It just kind of made it up as it went along. The second one comes out and just front loads you with this plot, like apparently we're on another planet, apparently we're humans, apparently we're fighting for our survival or some stupid shit. Apparently we're attacking the indigenous tribes, so guess what? We're just white genociders. Like apparently that's what's going on in the Gears of War universe. So I was like, this is fucking game is ridiculous, and the story itself is I don't give a shit. But the combat is fun. But I'm like, you know what? I beat 2. I'm like, I'm just never playing another Gears. Gears 3 came out. I was like, it's so emotional. Fuck off. And Gears Judgment came out, but apparently no one liked that. So I'm like, okay, the Gears franchise is kind of dead for a bit. So I'm like, oh, let me play Gears 4. I was able to fucking get Game Pass. So I was like, whatever, I'll play it. And I'm like, it's not good, but I can see where they're going. The guns kind of suck, the new ones, at least what I thought were new. And I'm like, you know what? I beat it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of it. Then Gears 5 is coming out. I'm like, I've seen almost no gameplay. So I'm like, whatever. It was on Game Pass. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll try it out. And immediately I'm like, I really like the shooting. I really like the level design. I really like how the enemies are going to come at you, but the level design is set up so that you can kind of hunker down and actually shoot properly. And they'll try to flank you and do cool stuff. but it always made every action like cinematic. You know, there's bullets flying by. Your character model, when you're shooting, will turn around to your teammates to talk to them, like you're actually doing. Like little things like that I noticed, or that the bullets always passing by was always really intense, and they always sent a bunch of enemies. So I was satisfied by shooting all of the enemies on screen. Then I get to the story. I'm like, I felt like they never developed the characters in Gears 4, but Gears 5, I'm like, wow, I'm getting to know all the characters. I'm getting to know all the little quirks. What makes everybody kind of unique and different. And I'm just enjoying the story and different level designs. We go from snow places to sand places to cityscapes. And there's really dark moments, there's really funny moments, and there's just moments where like you use every character really well. This is a step above. Like this is way better than Gears 4 and probably my favorite Gears game. So when I got to the end of the game, I'm like, man, I wish I could play more. I can't wait for the 6th Gear at this point.
Yeah, because for me, when I'm looking at this, I mean, I know you said something about Gears 4 when you played that, you're like, not so great. You played this, and it's like, wow, I like the shooting, I like the this, whatever. I'm like, can't help but think in my head, I'm like, man, were you just in a bad mood when you played Gears 4? Because these are very, very similar, almost identical.
Oh, they're 100% very similar, but the reason I say that I enjoyed it is because the guns felt a little better. At least I personally felt, because there's some of the guns in this game you didn't get in the last game, like the claw, for instance. At first, I was like, this gun fucking sucks, but I'm like, oh, I get it. It's actually a really good gun after I got used to it. But as far as the level design, because like with Gears, it was like the Gears 4, I'm like, it never really felt like it was doing anything different. They were so detailed in how they set up your cover, where enemies would come from at the right moments, like the amount of enemies, the density of enemies, how the enemies would shoot. I'm like, yeah, you're really putting a lot of effort into every encounter. Every encounter feels unique. Like I went back and just replayed levels because I had so much fun with some of the other stuff that I'm like, yeah, this is a lot of fucking fun. I like how you're setting things up. I like the powers you're using. I find them useful. I like my teammates. They're actually like not just gun buddies. They actually have emotions and fun dialogue and good dialogue. So it's like all these little things just kept making the game more and more fun to play.
Yeah, and I can't even disagree with that.
Something about Gears of War?
Oh, what's up?
All right, so this has nothing to really do with the series you guys are talking about at the moment, but I'm very interested on the upcoming one where it looks like an RTS, or it reminds me similar of the XCOM series.
Oh, yeah.
Where you have different
one.
squads and you make decisions. I'm actually kind of interested in what that's going to look like.
Well, yeah, because you know that
Like Gears Tactics, isn't it out already?
Yeah.
Is it already?
I think it is out. I haven't had a chance to play it, but I love that kind of stuff, and I'm curious what they'll do in a situation like Gears, because it could be very good or very bad. But yeah, no, this is definitely one of the better installations into the series, and it's making me excited for the 6th one because I want to see the conclusion to the story.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, man, I will say that I don't know much about the story, so I can't really talk about that. But like for me, I fucking love the action of this game. I think the horde mode is very, very good. The only issue with that I feel is that when they redo old fucking maps, they are identical, just like the guns. And I feel like even with the whole card base upgrading, it's so similar to the 4th one that this stuff doesn't really like make sense as to why this was a sequel, except for the story. And I really do feel that as good as Gears 5 is, and it is one of the best things I played in 2019, this could have been DLC. Like this super could have been DLC. Except for the fact that it does look better. And I think that some people, when they say that shit of like, hey, like just because it looks better doesn't mean it's a better sequel. It's like, no, that's what this is. The reason why these games are always better than the one before is because they look better. Look at Gears of War 2. That game, honestly, as far as story, was probably much weaker than the first one. It did have horde mode, which was cool, but the thing is that it wasn't black and white like the first one. I think they know.
Yeah, it was pretty black and white, but like I'm sorry, like I this idea that this should have been a DLC, I completely disagree. Because playing 4, every level felt very similar. Every encounter felt very similar. Every level in this game, like they even go almost open world. It's really really not that good. But it's not bad. Like I've seen other games that try to do a big open world-ish setting in a linear game. But the guns are very, very similar. But like, hey, if it's good, then don't worry about it. It's the enemy encounters. It's the different level designs. It's stuff they do with Jack, your robot, where they basically give him interesting powers in the leveling up system, where you can actually do a lot of different, where you can get a lot of different powers and stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is what I wanted in a sequel. Take what was good about the previous one, add a few new things, and then give me a new reason to play. I want to see these characters grow. I want to see the different level designs they're going to do. What are you going to do to justify this game's existence? And it does everything that I want. Like, I'm a fan of the fucking Assassin's Creed series. I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, this game isn't completely unique to the last. Like, no. Sequels don't have to be 100% unique. They have to be like you have to take what like good,
An
and then you have to
evolution.
add on to it. There has to be something in there that's different for a reason for this game to exist. And I think just how they managed to make everything so detailed is a reason for this game to exist because it is way better. Honestly, it's my favorite Gears.
Yeah, I'm surprised. But yeah, and by the way, I did get something to drink. I don't know if you heard that, but Jesus Christ, I don't know what the fuck's going on with my goddamn voice. So we'll get through this whole show very, very quickly. But really quick, out of 5, man, what would you give Gears 5? It's funny.
I would definitely give it a 3.5 out of 5. I think that as much as I enjoyed everything more than the original, I think that there's still some room to grow. Like you're getting the characters down, and I like that, but I want more. I want more dialogue. I want more you getting used to the characters. I want more interactions with the characters, and that's really about it. Honestly, I can't because that's what knocks it down. I'm like, oh, this is the most amazing game too. I really fucking enjoyed it. And there's some things that I think the game. How the fuck do you have 7 games in this series and don't have a grenade throwback button?
Yeah, but then at the same time, that was the case.
They're on fucking chains. Like they're literally thrown like that. Just pick it up and toss it. How come this is a problem since the first Gear game? How come the fucking dudes with the bows, the fucking torque bows, how come when that gets stuck in me, I can't pull it out? That's been a problem for 20 fucking years.
Because it
Why
hooks in too. Like
Who gives a shit? It's an instant death. It pisses me the fuck off. I don't even go down. I blow up. So I'm like, I got hit. Well, I guess I'm dead. Let me just sit here for 10 seconds while it explodes. Like, it's stupid shit like that. Or how come some of the big dude enemy guns, their guns are super fucking accurate? Like the dude that does a drop shot, it's just like the entire level's a fucking hit map at that point.
I mean, yeah. Another thing too is I don't like those one characters that have the tentacles, whatever, where they grab you and you're playing horde mode and they just grab you and take you to the end of the fucking map.
Oh yeah.
And you can't do anything. It's like, give me some kind of thing to fight back a little bit because like at that point, if I'm playing by myself, I'm just gonna put the controller down and just quit. Like why should I have the patience to not quit the game at that point?
They
like,
should like give an option because I think some enemies in the story mode at least where it's like, oh, mash B and you get to break free. They should kind of do that, but I'm fine with some stuff like that. But it's like, yeah, this is basic stuff that I've always had a problem since Gears 1 of like, yeah, why can't I throw a grenade back? Why can't I pull the torque bow out? Why is this an insta kill? What the fuck?
To tell his point, he says, so you just pull arrows and crossbows out in real life, Birdman? It's like,
yeah.
No,
sorry,
that would not be that easy.
Has no one here ever played Metal Gear Solid 3? You're literally doing self-surgery on yourself.
But dude, they're fucking.
You can pull arrows out of you. Like, I'm not saying like damage me. Give me like almost like I'm dead, or have it when I pull it out, I instantly go down. Do something to pull it out. Why is it as soon as that happens? As soon as I hit, I got the escape, restart checkpoint because I'm dead. There's nothing to do about it. That is bad gameplay design.
I can see why that irritates me, but I just don't feel like it's bad game design because I feel like that's one of the things that kind of won me over. Like with this chainsaw, yeah, I get mad that like if I'm not paying attention, it goes zzz, and they kill me. I get fucking pissed off. Of course.
Yeah, but
at
that's
the same time,
fault.
that's what it's like. Yeah.
Nah, because it's different because they're stealth agents, so they'll hide in the corner, right? And you're fighting everybody here, and they'll go think. Well, might as well restart your checkpoint because there's nothing you do about it. Let me pull it out and instantly go down and make sure one of my teammates heals me up. Because I'm sorry, but like you're getting hit by all sorts of crazy stuff, and you're going down, but suddenly I can't pull an arrow out of armor? Like, this is fucking... I'm not walking around naked. I have fucking metallic armor on. You mean to tell me I can't pull an arrow out of my fucking metallic armor? Or have something...
Yeah, I don't know. I will agree to disagree because
Julian, I know how to play Gears of War. Stay in cover. The game makes sure you always stay in cover. I know how to play Gears.
All right, but yeah, man. But 3 out of 5, I can understand that. For me, yeah, it's a 3 out of 5. I'm going a little bit lower just because of the fact that there is some issues with the game where I feel like it's not really like an issue because like I don't like it. It's just like, damn, dude, like you guys did not evolve. And most sequels from everything that I'm into evolve somewhat, and this was kind of like, no, it's great. Don't fix what's not broken. Okay, well then don't make another one. Like what the fuck. So, anyways, moving on from that though, another game I want to touch on. I gotta tell you, dude. I was so fucking hyped about this too. Good old Link's Awakening. Holy shit, I am hyped, right? I was talking about this when we saw the trailer. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. I played it, and I gotta tell you, fucking kind of hate it. It looks beautiful. I love playing it because I just love looking at it. It's so fucking hard. You know how long it took for me to find out how to get my fucking sword? It took forever.
What?
It was hard?
It
Yes.
took you... 30 seconds. They literally say go to the beach.
Yeah, and that's what I did. And I was like, what the
What?
fuck?
That took you time?
I didn't know that you had to grab the fucking shield and push people with the shield to move fucking people out of the goddamn way.
Yeah, that was actually kind of an interesting concept. It took me a few seconds, but as soon as I kind of said, well, fuck it, what if I block them? I got it in like a minute.
That took me 25 minutes because it was so fucking annoying. I literally restarted because I'm like, what the fuck? I had to literally end the game, delete my file, and start over go through all that annoying ass dialogue that doesn't fucking.
You know what? Stop talking. You know what? Send me your PlayStation 4 right now.
Wait, Alan, don't you make a big deal about me? Do not make a big deal about me, motherfucker. What
Read it.
Read what?
Read it.
Read what?
Hyrule Historia.
And
Bible.
And you wonder why you're not fucking every day? No.
And that's why you're single right there, dog.
You got the goddamn book.
Okay, Alan, here's the thing, though. I like to play games and, like, know how to do shit by just
Do you like to play games?
Yeah, I do. But here's the thing.
Clearly you don't.
Okay, well, why don't you show the Assassin's Creed Confederate flag next, asshole? But here's the thing.
Not a Confederate flag.
But the thing is, though, is that I don't need no goddamn book. Or maybe I do need the book, actually. Maybe I do need the book. But the thing is, though, I don't have the book because I like to figure out shit on my own. I ain't cheat. I ain't look at some
Clearly you don't if it took you 20 minutes.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I never had this issue with any of the other games. Any of the other Zelda games. I'm just
walking around. Ocarina of Time. It takes you like a fucking 15 minutes in real game time to actually get the sword and shield.
No, that didn't take me that long. It didn't. It was easy. It was easy. You know why? Because I'm not stupid.
Are
you probably
you though?
cheated. You probably fucking cheated.
Man.
Did you play the original Link's Awakening? That's probably why you knew what to do right away.
I never played Link's Awakening. This is the first time I ever played it.
Okay, well, congratulations. You're smarter than me. What do you want me
to
do?
Okay. Clip that,
Fuck
Kirk.
you.
No,
Kirk, Kirk, yeah. Kirk, if you
you're lucky. Kirk's not here.
Yeah, or any of y'all. Do not clip
TV's right now is calling your ass out. Oh, I don't need a book in it right now.
Yeah, no, because that's the thing. That's the thing, Stevie. He has a book with all the answers. That's why he knows. Fucking cheating ass motherfucker. You got a strategy guide and everything. I hate you. But anyways, son of a bitch. Yeah, the game's fucking hard though, man. Like, I did that. I'm dying. I only have 3 fucking hearts. All these enemies just fucking beating the goddamn shit out of me.
Wait, Nick, did you play it on normal or hero mode?
No, normal.
Oh, okay.
It's hard as fuck. I can't stand it. It pisses me off. It isn't fun. It's kind of fun, but like I'm at a part. You know where I'm stuck on right now? And I literally have an hour and 10 minutes clocked into the game. I'm stuck on a fucking owl who's just fucking with my brain. Hey, I'm gonna confuse you. I don't know where to go, and I'm trying not to. I mean, it's like literally, it's like the first 1% of the game. I'm trying not to go to IGN or anything to watch the walkthrough. I just want fucking Kirk, you son of a bitch.
Damn it, Kirk, are you smarter than a mullet? Fuck off. You got both of us. What the fuck?
Yeah, good. Fucking big ass mullet. But anyways,
shut the goddamn hell up. At least I know how to play a video game.
But that's the thing, though, man. It's like I don't want to cheat. I don't want to look up how to do this. I want to experience it. But my experience has been nothing but negative since the fucking first minute I played this game, and it's driving me crazy to the point where like I literally regret my purchase at this point because it's so fucking it's boring. I yawn when I play. But now it's your turn to fucking lick the goddamn game's ass. So go ahead.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I played the game for about 2 hours, and don't worry, I got past the beach. In the 2 hours I played, I got past the beach. So the thing about this game is, really, I didn't want to play it because I never played Link's Awakening, and I never really had an inclination to. But seeing the art style, I was immediately like, I don't fucking like this art style. It looks weird. I don't know exactly what the toys are, but this reminds me of some weird ass like Funko Pop, like the game type shit. I'm like, I don't want to fucking play it, so I avoided it. But my younger brother bought it. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's literally free. I might as well fucking try it. It's not like I'm losing anything. So I start playing it, and immediately the music, I'm like, oh, this is classic Legend of Zelda stuff. So as soon as I land, they're like, hey, here's your shield. I'm like, that's fucking cool as hell. I get my shield. It's a Hyrule shield. And I start seeing them. My immediate thought was, man, I really hate all the Mario shit they're putting in here. Especially that they're paying Mario and the rabbits in the Rabbit Kingdom. I'm like,
canon with each other, so it makes a little more sense.
They are, but I really don't like the Mario aesthetic. And I feel like this is going a lot for the Mario aesthetic. So I'm like, as much as I don't like the art style they're going for, this looks like you're playing a little video game, you know, or a little like a board game, you know, where you're moving Link across the map and you're doing cool stuff. So when I got the first part, and I threw me off, I'm like, how am I supposed to get past these guys? I don't have a weapon. And I'm kind of running around. I'm like, I don't fucking know. So I'm like, what if I just blocked him with my shield? I'm like, oh, that worked. Cool. That's actually really cool. I got my sword. I'm like, that's fucking cool. And then I just start vaporizing all the fucking monsters. I'm like, cool. This reminds me of classic Legend of Zelda. And as I started playing, I'm like, yeah, this reminds me of classic Legend of Zelda. So I honestly started enjoying myself. The only real issues I have with the game is sometimes some of the puzzles are so stupidly obtuse that I had to look up IGN for one of the puzzles in the second area.
See, you're fucking cheating.
I'm not cheating, and I'll explain why. Because one of the situations where I went through the whole level, I got every single thing. The thing is, I need the boss key, And I checked every single room 100 times. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm in here for like 30 minutes. I got everything I needed. I'm in the second place. I know how the game works right now. Why can't I figure it out? So when I finally went to the IGN, they're like, oh, you got to kill every monster in a specific order.
Oh,
I'm like,
Jesus.
okay,
That's
that
annoying
is
as
no,
fuck.
that's not
Y'all
good
want
gameplay
some
design.
chips?
I do want some chips. That'd be delicious.
Yeah, sorry, am I talking too much?
No, I'm just getting some chips.
No.
Well,
Anyway.
go ahead.
That to me, that's bad gameplay design. Like I love the design.
I'll also have some chips. I'll take Alan's chips as well.
Sure,
I got
I
cookies
played-
too.
I will fight all of you. So much.
Okay, then
Are
fight
there
me.
any hot
Ho.
Cheetos in there?
No,
Yeah, we
let
do.
me.
We got Lay's, we got Cheetos, we got hot Cheetos, we got Cool Ranch Doritos, we got the regular Doritos,
I'll take the
We
2
got-
hot chips.
and we got Oreo and Ritz.
I mean, my favorite is hot Cheeto Puffs. Those are pretty delicious.
We also
like
got
those.
cheesy crackers.
Good God. Let the man talk. What the fuck, y'all?
I was just asking if y'all want chips.
I don't want no
that's all.
goddamn chips.
Okay,
Jesus.
that's fine.
I know. I'll also take Diaz's chips.
Okay, I got you.
You know what?
Stevie wants Funyuns.
I will get him some Funyuns.
Thanks, Alan. Look, you know, as many times as we argued today, I was not that mean to you. I did not do that to you. That was them. I just want you to know, Alan.
Anyone else want some chips?
It is okay, Alan. You know that I respect you. I
guess
care.
not. That's
I care about
chips.
your review. I care about your opinion.
Man, fuck
Nobody
it. Let me get
cares
some
about my
chips too.
opinion.
Fuck this dude.
It's snack time. That's why I'm asking.
Nobody likes my opinions.
It's always that time when Alan's talking his truth.
Yeah, I like when Alan said that no one cares about my opinions. And he did his hair a certain way. It's like, damn, shampoo much? Like, Jesus Christ. Like,
L'Oreal.
I know, like, I
But
want
no
to
one
buy
cares
it.
about your opinions.
So no one cares about your opinion. Fuck them. Shampoo, buy today.
Am I allowed to continue talking?
Yes.
Maybe.
Go ahead.
All right, then. So back.
So we got Oreos.
Oh, you know, I want some Oreos
man,
too.
that.
Are they double
mean.
stuffed or just the regular?
That's just
Oreos?
mean.
They're the minis.
Oh, you know, the minis are fun. Yeah, I'll take them.
I,
Alan, you want some Oreos? They're minis.
Alan's gonna remember this. So yeah, I mean, Doritos are pretty good. What's your guys' favorite vending machine snacks in the chat? What is your guys' favorite vending machine snacks? Good God, almost fucked that up.
All right, I like Ritz with cheese crackers. That's my favorite, hands down.
Those are pretty good too.
Yeah.
Kirk, rest in peace to y'all going to Vegas. Oh no, we'll go there. It's just gonna be some rest in peace happening there. Julian says, "Yo, there's an obnoxious beep sound coming through someone's mic. I don't know. Is that mine? Maybe it is. I don't know. Or maybe it's just like that beep beep. Well, yeah, because she was buying something from the vending machine. That's called buttons.
I'm not buying something from the vending machine. That's the deep freezer. So Julian, you can shut the fuck up.
It's all this. Alan,
You ain't getting no chip.
Alan, why is your router just
I
sitting
will
on
also
the
take
floor?
something from the deep freezer.
Wait, is there something wrong with his router sitting on the floor? That's how mine is. Yeah.
There's nowhere else I can fucking put it. So.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to buy a desk, like, oh, I have the router desk. Like, I mean, I get what you're saying, though. Yeah, probably not a good idea, but.
No, I did have a router desk, but I had to use it for something else.
Oh, okay. But anyways, yeah, no, but I mean, there were some things you didn't like about, Link's Awakening, and what were those things, man?
Am I gonna be able to? Okay.
Well,
So the
just take
thing
advantage
about
of
Link's
your money.
Awakening is, that's just bad gameplay design when you have.
I prefer the regular Lay's compared to the barbecue Lay's myself.
Oh,
but
Jesus
alright.
fucking Christ.
My favorite vending machine candy has to be Reese's when they have the 2 in there.
Oh, man. Anyways. So, Alan,
Y'all gonna help me
No, I'm
carry up
done.
these chips?
I'm done. We're moving on.
I'll help you.
I don't blame you, man. Honestly, I actually,
These chips.
I will say, this is the one time I'm actually on Alan's side today. I'd be mad as fuck. I would be so fucking mad. And I'm sorry.
I mean, he could also get some chips.
But yeah, no. So here's the thing. Birds of the Prey, man. We'll move on.
Oh, not even. No. I'm done reviewing tonight. Do you have a story topic? You throw that on. I'm done reviewing.
I did not. But here's the thing, people. We'll be in the after hours though. We'll chill. We'll be in there hanging out, and it'll be fun as fuck. You guys can do that. You guys can find us on the chat tag, Discord. Just go in there. We'll be in there. Hey, Ganja, why don't you talk about the Metropolis, man?
Hey, over at the Metropolis Collective, we
Oh, I
got the
like
Mighty
chocolate milk. It's
Podcast
fucking delicious.
and some bomb ass chocolate milk. So come check it out. Like and follow the Metropolis page on Facebook. Make sure to check us out on the Mighty Podcast. We talk about politics. Catch you guys up to date with the shenanigans at the caucuses, similar to the shenanigans that's occurring on this podcast at the moment. So, like I said, go check that out. We also got our Vegas trip from the 12th to the 20th. There'll be also shenanigans posted on the chat tag page as well as the Facebook page on the Metropolis Network. We got live shows planned for y'all and a bunch of other bullshit. Alan, I promise I want to interrupt if you got something to say.
I don't blame you if you don't say anything. I really don't. I don't think he's gonna say anything. It's all good. Alan, what he was gonna say is that you guys can also find his other show he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be doing a science show. It's about how much he hates the women in this call, and I don't blame him. No.
Oh, stop throwing shit in my room.
But no, but seriously, guys, yeah, definitely check that out too. And by the way, you're laughing at him, but he's gonna have more episodes than you, Ganja. I'm just saying.
Now, if he dies of aneurysm.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, for all of us, I think the chat's saying this too. We all apologize, Alan. Seriously, it's not even like a
Could have got for chips.
legitimately big apology. Seriously. I'm not joking. Anyways, we love you guys so much.
I don't apologize for my taste of original Lay's chips, sir.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna get yelled at right after this, and I'm not recording it, I promise. But the Discord's gonna be great.
I was putting on the Joker makeup right now. Okay.
I'm
We also
only
need some
laughing
popcorn.
because I'm scared. Because I'm about to deserve what I'm about to get right now, y'all. Thank you so much.
Oh, Alan, why are you doing those interpretive dance moves?
He's not dancing, y'all. He's gonna kill us.
Look at those steps in your room.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Discord, chat tech. We'll see you there. I got nothing else.